my friends, welcome back for more I Would Camp That. I am out with the lovely Miss Rita and another special guest. We are a party of three tonight. The spot that we're at, if you checked out any of our Roadside Find footage, you might recognize this spot. It is one of the abandoned farms that we came out to during the whole winter polar vortex thing when it was just covered in snow. You might remember it as the one where a bunch of pigeons flew out and, yeah, made me jump a little bit. So we're at this area now. It's dry. There's a lot of thick grass and thistles and all that. So being two-wheel drive truck, don't want to drive too deep into it. But we are parked at the area right now. Hopefully we'll be able to make a go of it here for a camp. I mean, if somebody comes and chases us out, we'll deal with that when it comes. But for now, just nice and peaceful out here. It's a very quiet back road. We're not even off of a major highway. And we've got a few exciting things to show you this video. First things first, let's go over to Rita here. Introducing, for the first time ever, well, you've seen her in our channel art, but for the first time ever in a live appearance on I Would Camp That, the lovely Miss Rita is holding Sunny,
the adventure cat
in training. Yep. Sunny is working towards getting her adventure cat license. It has not been easy. She's been put in some uncomfortable situations, like having to leave home in the first place.
She is almost 2 years old. We've had her just about that long. We rescued her from an unfortunate situation a while ago. And she's been always quiet and well-behaved, so it made perfect sense to introduce her to the truck camping lifestyle and see if this is something we can do with her for many more years to come. So far, so good, I'd like to think.
Yeah, we actually took Sunny out a lot last summer. This was before we started our YouTube channel, so she was actually getting pretty accustomed. If she does seem a little uncomfortable or wigged out, it's because we didn't take her out at all over the winter. We have taken her out for some random drives, day trips. She's come out for one camp since winter ended, so this will be her second camp. So she's doing pretty good. She, she'll try something like being outside the truck, or, like she'll come in the cab and she'll be a little wigged out and then she warms up to it, or we'll take her to the sleep space, and she loves the sleep space. She'll burrow for a bit and then she'll come out and be social. So if she does seem like she's a little uncomfortable, that's why. She's just, like we said, she's in training. She's learning this lifestyle. She's just burrowing. She's trying to ostrich into Rita's arms right now. So we've been trying to teach Sunny that the truck is a safe place. She's pretty good about jumping. Oh, look at that.
There we go. All right, one up.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. She knows where to go.
And underneath the blankets she goes. Whatever makes you happy.
That's the first time she jumped up on her own, actually.
So a couple of things to show you folks. We got a couple of new things for the rig. So the first thing we got is, I don't know what brand or company this is, but it's actually designed to be a stroller fan. It's got these very flexible tripod legs here. When Rita and I went out the other night, we were carrying stuff up, and I was like, oh, I don't have any hand space to grab this fan. I'll have to come back for it. No, I won't. Literally just tripoded it around my wrist, and there you go. So it's a very malleable tripod. This thing is wonderful. The little bit we've used it, I've even used it a bit at home too. It's got two features. First off, it charges in the back here with one of these, this generation of cable for like S7 phones. I can't remember exactly what letter generation that is, but it's compatible with a lot of different devices. It's got an LED light, so it can function kind of like a flashlight, 3 different levels of light. And it's also got 3 levels of fan. So low, medium, and high. From what I've read online, that wind's coming in pretty good. From what I've read online, the high function will burn through the battery pretty quickly, but you can leave this plugged into something like a Jackery so that it just consistently gets a charge. So with this tripod, I mean, we can wrap this around the Jackery handle, we can wrap it around something in the rig. If it was like a really, really hot day, we could even like wrap it up here, and then you can adjust this. I'm still getting used to which button's which, but there, now I've got a fan blowing on my face. Always nice to have a fan, especially with the warmer weather coming. I've had some summer camps where I've been back here before we put Reflectix and the blackout curtains in, and I woke up absolutely cooking. So this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing. It also has a rechargeable battery as well, AA. You just need a screwdriver to get it out. You can put regular AA's in here as well too if you don't have a way to charge your rechargeable one. But with how we do our power in our rig, I don't think that's ever really going to be a problem for us. Perfect timing. The next thing I'm about to show you requires sunshine. The sun's been hidden behind the clouds there for a little bit and just came out. So let's bust the next bad boy out and we'll show that. So the next item we've got here for the rig, super excited about this. I'm sure most of you watching will recognize this. Some of you might already own this product. Is we got the Jackery Solar Saga 100 solar panel. I have zero experience with solar panels, so this is the first solar panel I've ever owned. Pretty good reviews about it. So you can actually hook up 2 of these to a Jackery, but we decided they are a little pricey. This one set me back about 350 Canadian. So we have the one panel. We'll probably end up getting a second one at some point. We just wanted to kind of get one and just see how we like it, if it's compatible for our needs. So how it works here is you've got the wiring is all in this zippered pouch here. I've already got the cord that came with my Jackery. I just keep it with the panel. There's 2 little ports in here. There's a generic USB alpha port, and then there's a USB-C port right here. So you can charge a phone or a tablet. More often than not, we just use the quick charge port in the Jackery itself, but it's nice to know that that's an option if you've got multiple devices, or, you know, if you've got friends out and they want to charge their phones, you know, you got a few more options there. So how this works is you've got this, I believe they call this an 8mm cable, I think is what it is. And so this is the same kind of cable that goes into the Jackery power port. So what you do with this is, with this cord that came with the Jackery, this is like a splitter or a splicer, so that you can have up to 2 of these panels hooked up. So you just plug it in here, and then you've got this piece here that goes into your Jackery. It's coated red and black. Just pop that in. Okay, it's in. Okay, now the panel itself, I really like this feature. It's got a little magnet here, so when you're shutting this, it just catches shut, just like that. And when you open it up, here you've got this beautiful, it's got some cat hair on it already, because, you know, we have cats, like the one we have in the rig right now. And you've got this piece here. Now on the back, in order to adjust it to your desired angle, you've got these pieces right here, which just hit the Velcro. You can just adjust it as so. When you're one-manning this, it's kind of easy. You go to grab one, and then you go to grab the other one, and the first one you grabbed ends up back on the Velcro. But yeah, we're gonna try laying this baby down, aim it at the sun, and I'm curious to see how it'll do with bringing in power for the Jackery. A couple of other things to mention as well. This panel is not waterproof. That's one of the cons to this brand of panel. So if there's a forecast for rain or it starts to drizzle or anything, do not leave it out in the rain. And if you need to wash it, from what I've read, you just get a damp cloth and just wipe it off there. Because I mean, this is going to incur dirt and dust at some point. So, all right, let's get her set up. So there's the panel, looking right out towards the sun. And right now, if we look at the Jackery display, we're bringing in it's been teetering between about 12 to 15 watts of input. So this is by no means a reliable way to quickly charge your Jackery. This is just a way to bring in some kind of power. This is out of the AC plug, the 12 volt. This is the slowest option. And if we did have that second panel, we'd be obviously doubling our input there. But this will be a nice little test. We deliberately didn't charge the Jackery. It's sitting at 84% right now. We were using it a bit while we were driving too. But we deliberately didn't charge it just so we could give this a little bit of a stress test, just to make sure the panel actually works and just see how it goes from there. But it's bringing in power, so I'm happy so far. So babe, I know you did some prep at home. We're out at an abandoned farmstead. What is on the menu for dinner tonight?
You like Philly cheesesteak, right?
I haven't had Philly cheesesteak anything in a long time, but yeah, I like it.
And you like pasta, right?
Yeah?
Philly cheesesteak pasta sound good?
Do you have to ask?
I already browned some meat with some very basic salt, pepper, paprika, and some garlic. I chopped up half an onion and half a bell pepper.
Okay.
And rather than bring the entire huge bag, I just put some of our shredded cheese into this little guy here. Some seasoning, some oil, and French onion soup. And of course, pasta when this water boils.
And there's more where that came from in that potable container if we need it.
Yeah. Just need to get this guy boiling hot. I figure I'll make the pasta first and then set it aside with a lid. And then I'll saute the vegetables, add the meat, get it all mixed up together. Then we'll throw the drained pasta in there with the cheese, let the cheese melt on it, and then we're good to go.
And we have a strainer now too.
The strainer has a sticker stuck on the inside of it, I'm afraid.
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, we'll
I'll see if I can pick that off with my knife later or something.
Yeah, or we'll just take it home and give it a good scrubby with a proper scrubby pad.
Well, hey, Sonny. How's the sleeping bag life treating you? You happy? You doing okay? Do you got some things you want to talk about? Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, anyone who owns a cat or camps with a cat, you know that every cat has its own personality and it's different. With Sunny, she kind of does things in phases. Like when we get the leash to bring her out, she does the "oh my gosh, no, I don't want to," and runs away. We get the harness on. Once we get her into the truck, she's a little wigged out for the first bit. Then she warms up to it. She'll be sitting on Rita's shoulder, looking out the window. And with the sleep rig too, she'll start to come out and look around. Oh, hold on. Sunny. Oh, she's already starting to come out. Probably looking for another place to hide. Sunny, you're a silly girl. Silly, silly girl. Actually, this will probably freak her out, but I'm gonna pull that aside so she can look out the window if she wants. Sunny. Sunny, what are you trying to do? She's making a fort. How's the pasta coming, babe?
It's coming along. I don't want it too mushy, I just need it al dente.
It's coming along, eh? Luigi! What? Mamma Mia? Sunny. Oh, what's this? You like that? It's made with chicken. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's the good stuff. This is the payoff. We take her camping in weird places. She gets chicken paste.
All right, pasta, meat, and cheese. How's that sound?
Sounds like heaven. Heaven in a pot.
I have not made this before, so be gentle with your critique.
All right, Rita, you labored to make this. Let's see how the first few bites are for you. How's the first bite, babe?
Yeah, pasta's well cooked. You can taste the French onion soup that I put in there. That was a good point on the recipes part.
This is a recipe that you looked up?
Mm-hmm.
What was it called?
Philly cheesesteak pasta.
Right, okay. That's really good. Yeah, I wasn't sure how, I was trying to imagine how that would taste with like a French onion soup mix in there, but it actually goes really well with the meat and the veggies.
Well, it makes sense. Like a Philly cheesesteak is more than just your beef and your onions and peppers. There's something, and I guess the secret ingredient is essentially French onion.
Mm-hmm. I think the last time I had a Philly cheesesteak anything was Subway, I think.
Well, minus the pasta, would you put this on a toasted sandwich and eat it?
I feel like it would taste good, but I feel like I'd make a colossal mess.
Yeah.
Safer to eat it out of a pot. Basically lost our sunlight now. The panel is no longer taking in any power. We got up a whole percentile the entire time we were here. But to be fair, we did get here in the evening and we only had the panel set up for maybe an hour and a half of direct sunlight. So the next time, like when we do get to go for a camp, maybe a longer trip, and we have a day where we're just bumming around in the same place all day and we've got some sunlight, having this thing out all day will be a wonderful stress test. She's out of the sleeping bag and she's grooming herself. I think she's feeling better.
What's this? What's this? Are you poof? You don't like me touching your tail? What about your poof? There's your poof.
She's just like...
I do this to her all the time.
She's just like, do you think I'm stupid?
This was her when she was a baby. She was absolutely obsessed with keeping the tip of her little tail clean.
Yeah.
So if you grab her tail, she will start automatically grooming you and the tail all over again.
We're gonna try turning that LED light on that fan. Oh, that's bright.
Don't stare right into it. Yeah.
That's really bright.
I mean, the light is kind of patterned due to the fan cage, so it's not like a nice steady spotlight or anything, but you know, if you just need to find something really fast in this little space, then like the litter box.
Yeah. Not the ideal litter box setup, but once we get some more modifications done to the rig and hopefully get Sunny a little better trained on the truck camper etiquette, we might be able to do something different. So, how are you feeling, babe? Warm? Cozy?
Yeah. I changed to pajama pants so that my jeans don't get all soggy and weird before tomorrow. Sunny hasn't shown interest in the litter box yet, but it's right there for when she feels she needs it. We had a nice supper. I'm really happy that turned out good.
Mm-hmm. That was really good. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that we're back here in the rig, just warming up, it's still nice and cozy warm back here, even with all the time we spent having the back end of the rig open. Plan for now is basically just going to relax. This will be a good time for Sunny to kind of get reacquainted with the rig as well, too, with us just hanging out here. Once we're sitting still and not moving around and doing a lot of stuff, she kind of calms down. And yeah, we're probably just we downloaded a couple of episodes of a show we're watching off of a streaming service. So I think we're just gonna watch that on my phone before we call her a night.
Just walk right over me. Already used the litter box after all. She didn't. She just sat in it and then turned around. This is all scratching posts.
Get me out of here!
Dustin. Dustin. Time to get up.
Oh,
Well, I need to use the bathroom, so...
okay. There's a house right over there.
No, I need a civilized toilet. Get up, please.
Okay, oh, holy, whoa, okay, yeah, I'll get up.
Oh my gosh, Sonny, it got cold. How are you doing? You warm enough? Did you sleep okay? All right, babe, you ready to hit the road?
Yeah, I really do like this early morning kind of scenery. The light is beautiful, but I do need to use the bathroom, and I don't want Sunny to get too cold. This early spring kind of wind, like we've obviously camped in colder weather, but it's that kind of early spring chill that makes tying your shoelaces feel like rope burn.
Yeah.
And Sunny's ears are cold, and I want to make sure that she's comfortable and safe.
Well, truck will be heating up here right away. Let's hit the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.